Hey gents, today we're going to be diving into my first men's style lab. Men's style lab seems to be more on the higher end of these subscription services. They have a process similar to most of these clothing subscriptions. You sign up and you give them your height and weight, your style preferences. I liked on their sign up page, they had the option of outfits that you might typically wear that gives them their style DNA. They then handpick your items, put them in the box, ship them to you, and then this is a pay for what you keep model. So this isn't like Trendy Butler or 5-4 Club where you pay a monthly subscription and they send you a certain amount of clothing. This one is they handpick items for you, they ship them to you, you try them on, you have 5 days to send back the items that you don't want, and you pay for what you keep. Men's Style Lab also has a $20 styling fee, which they have nowhere on their website that says that it's credited back for you. For example, with Stitch Fix, they charge you a styling fee and then they give you that $20 as a credit on anything you keep. I like that because you are paying a service to get clothing from them, but then if you keep something, then it removes the styling fee, and I just like that a little bit better. A nice feature about Men's Style Lab is that they don't have pure monthly deliveries. You can sign up for monthly, bi-monthly, every 3 months, or no subscription and just go in and select when you want the box. They also have a few other options which I like, where you can email the stylist, suggest the items that you want. But today we'll take a look at my first box, see what it looks like. As we dive in here, make sure you subscribe to learn about the best menswear on the internet. If you have any questions about Men's Style Lab or any of their subscription services, I'm diving into each of those. I'm going to be doing a big roundup in the beginning of the year to talk about each of the services that I've tried, because I've tried almost all of them at this point. Men's Style Lab is one of the few that I haven't. And make sure you give a thumbs up for the best menswear on the internet. First box, another note too is this is one of the larger boxes I've gotten from any of these companies. So, Men's Style Lab. So we try it on, we check out online, we leave feedback, return the unwanted items, and for every friend I refer, I earn $25. So I'll put a link to below if you want to sign up. Have our shipping label here. All right. Oh, beautifully packed. Check that out. So we got a shirt, a sweater, cable knit on the outside, and then I have a pair of 7 Diamonds Chinos. This is the first time in any of these subscription services I've gotten a pair of shoes. I'm not into the shoes, but it's interesting to get a pair of shoes. Donald J. Pliner, made in Italy. Interesting. First, let's take a look at these. In every video I talk about my trouble buying pants. I'm a 30-34, and those are tough to come by. These are 32-34. It also has this unique lining. This is something I really like about Bonobo's pants, is they have this kind of contrasting lining in the pants, but these aren't designed like Bonobo's where you can see them on the outside. I've never heard of 7 Diamonds, but they feel like a premium chino. So these are a straight fit. I usually try and get slim. We'll see how these work. This is like an outerwear. They have a unique shoulder on here, zip cable, a red sweater. Where do we have this from? Lincoln Alexander sweater, 90 cotton, 10 cashmere, and this is a Maker and Company shirt. I'd say style-wise, they nailed it. I like this look, I like these colors, but with any of these clothing subscription services, you need to give them 1 or 2 cycles in order to learn more about you and give them feedback. So what I would have to do for this one is, I like the sweater, I would keep this. The shirt, I would need a slim fit. So a medium fits me well, but there's a lot of excess material around the torso, so if I were to tuck it in, it would always kind of bunch up and not look so good. If I were to wear it untucked, it would just look flowy and baggy. I think it's because I'm so used to slim fit pants that the chinos look a little bit silly on me. They're 32-34, so they're the right length, but there's a lot of excess material around the legs, and because they're a 32, the waist is too big. At smallest, I guess it would be a 31 or a 30 would be the proper size, which is my Bonobo size. I really like the cable knit jacket from Gant. Like I said right in the unboxing, it is kind of a hybrid sweater slash outerwear. So it has this padding on the sleeves, and then the inner lining has this mesh to it. And so I think it's a unique piece. It would be really good underneath a jacket, or it could serve as your jacket for you depending on how cold it is where you live. It's something that I would likely pick up if I were in a store, but I wouldn't necessarily seek it out. And that goes the same for the shoes. The shoes fit in size, but they're not something that I could see myself wearing necessarily, but that's what these services are all about. Not only exposing you to new brands, but trying to get you to just step right outside of what you're typically buying so you can expand your wardrobe, expand your style. Now that I've seen these shoes in particular, I do want to check out the company because they are made in Italy and they feel really high quality. So I'll dive in further to that brand, and so that's another part of the exposure that you really want to learn about from these services. This is also a brief snapshot of the checkout process as you're checking out online and giving feedback to your stylist. There you have it, gents. I'm not typically easy to please on these services, but I do want to try Style Lab again. I'll pay the $20 fee, I'll get another box, and I'll do another cycle after giving them the feedback to see what types of products they offer. Like I said, if you have any questions about each of these products, the company itself, or any suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment below, or you can reach out over on The Cavalier on Twitter and Instagram. As with all my videos, I hope this helps in giving you an idea of the best menswear on the internet. And until next time, gents, this is The Cavalier. Paranoia, everybody's coming to get me. Just say you never met me. I'm running underground with the moles, digging them holes. Put me in the hospital for nerves and then they had to commit me. You told them all I was crazy. The agony and the irony, they're killing me. Why? I'm not sick, but I'm not well.